Alright, so I'm gonna do this video on what happened, a continuation of what happened yesterday. Um, so, so when I went to the police station, unfortunately, what happened was my mother went to my apartment, and this is the reason why we're too close to live. I can't live that close to her. So she came to my apartment and she wanted to go to the police department, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but alright. So instead of being on my side and kind of sticking to the topic, the issue that was going on, she just went on to her own little rant of how she's tired of them as in me and my husband doing this to her, causing problems, and really wouldn't let me get a word in. The cops kept telling her to be quiet and to calm down, and we're trying to, you're missing the point or whatever, because anything that they would say, she would just counter attack it and kind of put her own spin on it, an opinion on it. And it was just like, really, are you gonna talk to the police like that? These people have no self-awareness, and it's very, very burdensome to have family members that are like this, okay? That have narcissistic personality disorder, and this person is on the malignant end. There's no exaggerations. I mean, I've been suffering for years. I dedicated my life to research for the last 7 years or so, because of the downfall of my marriage, and I wanted answers on what was going on in my life. So I've been dedicated to research, and I'm very open to the different opinions online, and also read books, and you put all that together, you come down to your own conclusion, because that's how I think and how most people, normal brains, think for the most part. But pathological brain does not think that way. And it was all about her, and it was just like, okay. And then not only that, it was all about her and that she was a victim, because remember, this is due to the incident where my husband came and took my son through force. She made it all about her and how it's affecting her, and I couldn't talk, I couldn't get a word in. I was just classified as a uncooperative because I happened to be with her, and it just drowned out my voice. And usually that's what she's always done, is drown out my voice, literally, by how loud she talks, and having to be the center of everything. I mean, no matter how erratic she was, they was just like, oh, calm down, ma'am, I know you're upset. But she's not elderly, but she's old, and they look at me like I'm a bad person because I'm very free-spirited. I have tattoos. I do things, I'm very open-minded, and a lot of conservative type. I think a lot of cops are conservative for the most part, and they what do you call those? They fall in line, as in they I forgot the word. Conform. There you go, conform. So this is the cops, right? Especially in this town, right? We're by the ocean, and this is dominated by Republicans, unfortunately. But very beautiful area for the most part. Anyway, so she goes over there to embarrass me, and then it's all about her. Somehow she's a victim in all this. And then I wasn't getting anything through to the police because she kept drowning me out anyway, and I'm just naturally soft-spoken as a person. So they kind of just dismissed us, and I forgot. Oh, and she was saying how something bad about me, like, oh yeah, you know her already. She has all these issues, you know. Um, yeah, right. I have all these issues. What issues? The issues is that I'm dealing with sick people, and I have to call the police occasionally, or somebody else might have to call the police occasionally to get some kind of order, and to keep myself safe. So I don't know if she's trying to tell the cops, but already she's been. This is my point of how I can't live in the town, because she already paints me in a bad light, and also all the victims. I mean, all the wow, all the perpetrators that I've had within this town that they know of, try to spin and put the blame on me, because they're good at that, and manipulation. As in my two exes, you know, and this is the same cop. One of them is the same cop I had to call on my brother because of his outbursts and threats, and I don't know. I don't know what they think of me, but it's the wrong conclusion, of course. Whatever everyone else, all those people that did something towards me already spend it on me, like I'm causing, like I'm calling in for false reports, or I'm making things up, or a liar. So, yeah, I don't know what they call this, but in a way, it's kind of like a gang stalking. This is my version of gang stalking, okay, because it's in a small town, within the limits of a small town. So really no justice can be had in my favor, and that's the main reason I have to leave here, which I'm trying to do, which is making very difficult for me to do by dealing with these people. So yeah, I just wanted to say that about her, and I'm trying to record. I'm trying to get into this thing where I could record her when she acts up, and when she name calls me and harasses and abuses me or other people. I'm trying to get that on record, because I'm gonna start posting. If the thing is, I don't want to spend any time with this person at all, so I limit my exposure to them, and that's why I'm not able to get any of these recordings. But I'm going to try to do that. But this is just like a nightmare, and it doesn't matter where you are. It can be the most beautiful place, but people ruin things. People ruin the mood. People ruin the aura around where you live or where you are. And man, it's just like there's just like this negative presence here, mostly because of them, and also just the locals are kind of like that anyway. Well, for the most part, now it's changing a little bit, but most of them are just traditional, and they don't think about life as a learning process, like as a growing process. You don't just stay within the uh, strict rules and regulations and way of being and living life. That's not how it works. I mean, there's no proof of that we're here to endure some kind of cult. Like, no. This is why I don't follow the Bible or Christianity, because religions, because that's very outdated, people. I'm very sorry if anyone disagrees with me, but I'm not trying to bash you, because it's not your fault. And if you want to live that way, I understand it. I mean, it depends on what geographical area you're from also. So maybe in that sense that it will be beneficial to follow that, which is fine. Because I know people like that. Now they're going to sit right there. Yeah, move it along. I cannot stand people like up in my space. Alright, so, I have a lot of respect for people that follow, what religion they want to follow. No offense at all. It's just, for me personally, it would not work for me at all. It would be to my detriment, especially with the people I've been raised with and around, very abusive. So it would be a different result for me. I would have been continually abused and beaten down, and just be this kind of like tag along follower, and have nothing of my own, and have no life. And I don't believe life is about that at all. Okay, so I'm open mind thinker. I'm a free thinker. Uh, I believe in some kind of spiritual above our own, but I really don't know what that is, and I'm not gonna pretend I do. So, you know, there's some kind of higher being. But a lot of people do take what's in the Bible, let's say, or their religion, and they do it, and they use it towards good in their life, which is wonderful. And I have no issue with that. I'm just a more progressive thinker. I have higher education, and I've seen a lot in my short life, and so to make me to be an open-minded person, an unbiased person. I'm also interracial, so it's all, it's different, because the United States, I'm speaking really of the United States for the most part. It's very divided. It's not united. They really should change the name to its true form, okay? Like, if you go into other parts of America, you'll see completely different everything, different way of life, different people, different surroundings. Everything is different. It's amazing. It really is, because we're such a huge country, and it's just like none of our laws are the same in each state. It's very very, very different from each other. So that's kind of disappointing, but again, it might be a good thing. If you use it in the right way, it's a good thing. If you use it towards hate towards other states or other people that think differently or have different beliefs, then that's a bad thing, right? So it depends on how you look at things and perceive them. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you a little about what I have to deal with, and why I have to leave here and figure out a way to get out of here and be able to support myself, okay, and my son, because I'm going to be taking my son with me. Alright, so thank you very much for listening. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Be safe out there, because they still have a virus going strong. Alright, so leave me a comment, like, share. Also, subscribe to me and ring the bell, please. Leave a comment if you feel like you would like to do that. Thank you very much.